What?
Go ahead.
Grab the hair of the dog that bitched you. A couple of beers in hand, or maybe some other types of beverages like soda or cans of soup or bottles of water. And join me for day 4. It's 4 days in, right? Day 4 of our How to Get a Six-Pack with a Six-Pack series. I got a message earlier today, I want to tell you. I got a message earlier today from someone who stumbled upon our workout. I think it was forwarded to him from a friend or something like that, who said he thought that How to Get a Six-Pack with a Six-Pack workout series was just kind of a joke. But what he said, he's like, I did it, and it was really good, and it was an intense workout. So it's not a joke. This is a great way to whittle your middle with a couple of beers. So I'm going to grab 3 today. We have to do 6-packs. So Todd grabbed 3 beers. He has an extra one there with him. But we need 3 of them. And we're actually going to be face down for this whole workout. So for those of you who have ever found yourself waking up face down the next morning, face down on the floor after having way too many of these, this is the perfect workout for you. You can do this while you're still trying to wake yourself back up and trying to figure out where you are in place. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start laying down onto the floor with our feet back. Then we're going to take our bottles. These are so cool. We're going to take our bottles of beer, water, cans of soup, soda, whatever we're going to have. And we're going to position them sideways.
Then you can on that.
If you want, you can. Yes, we'll roll them at some point. That was a good question. All right, so from here, what I'm going to have you do is just have your legs separated. So my legs are going to be about mat distance apart, and your hands are going to be holding here. So for the purpose of this video, I am going to lift my head and turn it towards you so you can hear me. Otherwise, you want your face looking down towards the floor, and your hands are stretched out in front of you, holding the cans of beer or whatever drink you have. You want to wrap your thumb around the bottom of it, kind of like so that you have full grasp of that hand. All right. You want your legs out behind you, feet are straight, and you want to feel like you're pressing outward into something with your legs so you feel your glutes active. Now from here, you're just going to simply lift one arm up. Just one. And then bring it down. You didn't hear it, but Tyler just grunted. Then you're going to lift the other hand up and come back down. The movement that we're doing here is working the muscles around your shoulder blades. And it's pretty unique in having to do this while we're face down, holding, I have a pint here, so I'm holding a pound on each hand. It's amazing how heavy a pound actually becomes when you're doing something like this. Do one more here. Very nice. Now from here, what you're going to do is you're going to take one arm lifted up, then bend that elbow back. Bring that arm forward and lower it down. You're going to lift the other arm up, bend it back, bring it forward, and lower down. One more on each side. Lift, bend, reach, and lower. Last time, lift. Now, if at any point in time you start to feel pressure into your lower back, most of the time that's because you're lifting your upper body up as you're doing it. Right now, we want to keep it down. You have the ability to prop something up underneath your midsection, such as another can of beer, if you wanted to, because that will help release your lower back. But we'll talk more about that on Saturday when we do our stretch Saturday work with the cans as well. All right, now we're going to take it a step further. Your hair's blue today.
Yeah, it's blue.
Wait, sit up so they can see you. They can see his hair. Why is your hair blue? He's changing his hair every day. Why is your hair blue?
Because I'm the winter miser, or not the heat miser, but the winter miser. I saw
the winter miser? Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome to the blue hair day. Ice miser. Okay, so you're going to take both hands this time. Keep your upper body down and lift both arms back and up and then back down. Who knew that 1 pound in each hand could be this heavy? How about
anybody that doesn't think this is hard, try it.
It's just hard.
Stupid hard.
It's so stupid that it's this hard. All right, good. Lift the arms up. Now, bend both elbows back, trying to keep the elbow and the wrist in line with each other. Go forward, but don't lower them down, just bend. And go back forward. Who knew holding cans of beer could be this hard to work out? One more. Good. Back, forward, and then lower them down for a break. Wow, that's really working my upper back. It's pretty awesome. All right, so now, from here, what I'm going to have you do is have your arms outstretched. I'm going to make sure they're on my mat because when they're on the hard floor, they don't roll as well. So my toes might go off the back a little bit. But from here, what you're going to do from there is you're going to then just roll the cans towards you and then move them forward. And then you're going to roll them back again and move them forward. So I am going to move my body up a little bit because I don't want my arms all the way stretched out. I'm going to roll the cans back a little bit. And now this time, as I roll the cans back, I'm going to just lift my upper body up slightly. So you do, Tyler. So roll the hands back and lift your upper body up. So you want to leverage off of it. So have your wrists on the hands.
I like this.
Yeah, but kind of. Put your wrists on the hands like mine are. Okay. And then you're going to roll back, and as you roll back, you lift up. So bend your elbows a little bit more. That's good. Yes. And then lower down. And then you're going to do that again. So you're going to roll back and just lift that upper body up and lower down. Now, if you're feeling pressure into your lower back as you do it, that means your glutes are taking off. So you want to really engage your glutes. So feel like you're pressing your legs outward against a wall on either side, and that will help activate your adductors and your glutes at the same time, and that will help to alleviate the pressure into your lower back. So lift, and then lower from there. Now, from here, just let your arms rest and your head down. I'm going to turn towards you so you who are watching can see what you're going to do from here in this nice neutral spine. We're going to take one leg, make sure it's all the way straight, and then lift just that leg up, and then lower it down. Same leg again 2 more times. Lift, and lower, and then lift, and lower. One more, lifting up, and down. Switch to the other leg. So make sure that other leg is all the way straight. You're going to lift up and down. You're really trying to lift from the glute, not from the leg itself. You want to lift and grab right here on yourself and pull up from there. If your knee starts to bend, that's a good indicator. Go ahead and bring it down. That your hamstrings are overpowering and taking over for the move instead of your glutes. Now from here, lift one leg up, and then lower it down. Now switch to the other leg. Lift it up and lower. One more each side. Lift and lower. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the beer under your hands. You might have already. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to do our rolling of the beer while we lift one leg. Okay, so what's going to happen is this. I'm going to roll the beer back, lift my upper body up. Then I'm going to roll the beer forward as I lift one leg behind me. Doesn't matter which leg. Then I'm going to roll back and drop that leg down. And then I'm going to roll forward and lift the other leg up. Then I'm going to roll back and drop that leg down. And I'm going to lift that leg as I go forward. So I'm switching from side to side, right? So I lower the leg and lift. And I lift the other leg as I lower. And I roll back and I lift. Opposite leg will come up as I go down. One more. Roll back and up. And back and down. Drop that leg. Press yourself back up for a moment and rest here. Grab a swig of the beer to the side or the water. This is replacing my water today. How about you? I love that blue hair. It's so awesome. What color are you going to do tomorrow?
I think I'm done with color.
You're done with color. All right. So anyway, go ahead and come back down. We're not quite done on the floor. This is a special move that we're building up to. So it's really great for strengthening the muscles along your spine into your glutes, getting those glutes active in this. This is a phenomenal exercise. If you suffer from back pain, getting the back onto your body is so very important in order to alleviate that back pain. All right, so stick with me. We're almost done on this portion of it. So now, from here, you're just going to lay back down onto the floor. And so instead of just lifting one leg up, what you're going to do is hold that one leg up, lift it, and then swap for the other leg. and then swap again, and then swap. Try 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest with both legs down. Very nice. Now, from here, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to bend both elbows back. Keep your head down. You're going to reach your one leg up, and then the opposite hand will go forward. See, if you were drinking this beer right now, this would be really confusing. All right, now, from there, you're going to drop that leg and roll that hand back. So you're going to do opposite hand and opposite leg lift, and then roll back. Do 1 more on each side, on that side, and then you're going to switch. So the other hand goes forward as the opposite leg lifts, and it comes back. And it rolls out and lifts, and comes back. 1 more, out and lift, and come back. Rest right where you are. Now we're going to alternate one side to the next. So take one leg, lift it up, roll that can away. So it's the opposite arm and opposite leg tie. There you go. Now, you're going to swap the positions. Roll and lift the other leg and the hand. And then switch again. And then switch again. Good. 1 more. And switch. And then rest. Now, we're going to add that into our back extension. So we're going to lift our upper body up here. Find this point. Now, we're going to lift one leg and reach one arm. Keep your back up. Now, swap positions. And swap. And swap. 4 more. 4, 3. You're feeling that into your muscles of the lower back. 2, 1, and then lower back down. You guys hanging in there with me? This is awesome work. We haven't really done a whole lot on the back line of the body, so I'm really excited about doing that. It took a bottle of beer for me to bring this out and pull this out of my hat. All right, so now, see, that's all it takes. You can bribe me with it. All right, so now, what we're going to do from here is you're going to take both legs, upper body's down, take both legs, lift them, and then lower down. Make sure you're lifting from those glutes, right? So do this for me. Widen the legs, turn out at the hip. All right, that'll give you more mobility into your lower back. So where your lumbar spine connects into your sacrum, right? It gives more movement when you turn out and widen the legs. So for right now, just lift both legs up and then lower down. What we're trying to do is lift from the glute. If I was lifting from my hamstring, my knees bend a little bit, right? So I'll go up with them bent. You really want to make sure they're straight and you're lifting from those glutes. Good, 2 more. 1 more here. Very nice. Good, rest there. All right, you ready for this one?
Okay.
All right, arms are out in front of you. We're going to combine a double leg lift with the hands rolling the beer. Now, for those of you who have done Pilates work ever, you'll recognize this move. When I was playing around with the cans, I was so excited because this is a great way for me to use a prop to teach how to do an exercise called the swan dive. It's a difficult one to teach normally, but these cans provide an awesome tool to help with the fluidity of this movement. All right, so you're going to bend the elbows and lift into your full back extension. So come up as high as you can. Now, here's the trick. You're going to initiate with the legs. Lift the legs up and roll the ball for the cans forward. Now lower the legs and lift back. Now lift the legs and roll forward. So you're leading with the legs. Lower the legs and lift the spine. Lift the legs and lower the spine. Do 2 more up. And then down. And 1 more up. This is such a fun way to do this exercise. I love it. Good. Rest here. Good. Press yourself up. Round your spine. Now, that was just part 1. You guys ready to get the core involved to a greater degree? We had to start down because we had to get the muscles into the glutes especially and into the back, working like crazy. Are you getting thirsty yet?
No, I'm good.
Okay, but you know there's plenty of cans here. Right. All right, so now, here's what we're gonna do. Has anyone ever seen that ab roller thing? They have it where it has like this wheel and they roll forward and back. Well, we're gonna use cans of beer. Instead of that $19.99 ab roller that you can get, or 3 payments of $19.99, we're just going to use what we have, all right? So what we're going to do from here is we're just going to stand, not stand, but kneel. Knees are right under our hips, and our hands are here. Now granted, at no point in time can I put all of my weight into my hands. Here's why. These will roll, okay? So the beer cans actually provide the tool to teach you how to bring your body weight forward without putting all your body weight down into your hands. Now, that's the trick. Where would the body weight go? If it's not going to stay on my knees and I'm about to lean forward, if it's not going into my hands and it's not staying in my knees, guess where it goes? The only place that it can, the core of the body, right? So if I was here, I put all my hand into the beer, then I would probably either hurt myself or I can't move my hands, right? And I can't have my weight into my knees either. So from here, the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to simply roll the cans away into that stretch so you can feel what that feels like. You notice that when you do that, you're not putting all your weight into your hands at all, right? You feel that stretch into your shoulders. Now come back up. But your hands are nice and light. So let's do that again. Reach and hold here. Come back and up. Try 2 more. This is a great stretch for the muscles around your shoulders, down under your arms, and into your lats and under your back. All right, good. Now, that was it for that stretching right now. You can do that anytime you need to if you need to take a break. So now from here into our ab roller. What we're going to do from here, we're going to move the cans away. Right? See how I moved them? I didn't move my body with it. I just rolled the cans out a little bit. Just don't use those to drink from later. Now, I'm going to bring my shoulders. My goal is to bring my shoulders towards my wrist, and I'm going to show you an alternate way to put your hands if you have to on this. Dropping the hips down. Good. How does that feel on your wrist side? It's okay. Good. And then you're going to come back. What we're doing here is we're bringing our hips forward. So if we have the ab roller machine or the hands under here, where you push that away. The challenge that you have on doing it is if your hands are too far away and your wrists come out from underneath your shoulders, you don't have that stability any further. Very good. But look, if you can have your hands there and still move the beer, then you're in good shape. Your alignment is pretty good. Good. Come back forward. Hold in this position here. Now, from there, all you're going to do is tuck your toes under. Very nice. Then lift into a plank. Now, if it's hard on the wrist to do that, you just take the hands and place them this way. Then you just have your hands here, because now I'm going to have a little bit more of a neutral wrist, right? So if you position it, Tyler, instead of wrapping the thumb around, have the thumb on the same side as the fingers. You can go here, and that should put less pressure on your wrist. Is that right? Okay, so you'll be in that position there. Very nice. And then you drop the knees down. Ready? Lift up. So this is a really cool way of doing some planking, because now I have more stability onto my wrists, right? I'm not creating this pressure of this excessively flexed wrist here. I have much more of a neutral wrist. It's more similar to being on your fists without putting that pressure onto the hands or into the knuckles. Okay, lift back up again. Very nice. Now, if you have the hands to the side here, not a problem at all. If you have them forward, play around with the position of your hands. It's perfectly cool. All right, now lift back up again. Now, from there, you're going to lift one leg, press it back, and come forward. So press the weight back, keep the hips down in line. 2 more, and 1 more. Drop that foot, drop the knees down. Some of you are looking forward to having breaks in between. Is that right? All right. Oh, he wants me to keep going. All right, lift back up, guys. That's fine. You just challenged me. Lift the other leg. Rock back and forward. Make sure you're not going back too far onto that heel. 2. 1 more. Good. Drop the feet down. Drop the knees. And then come back. Now, I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn my hands back this way. You can keep them forward if you want, or you can start with them like this so you can get this whole movement pattern. Because we're going to roll out, lift into the plank, and do that rocking back and forth. Now, what I would probably do is start with them like this, and then once we go to the plank, flip them. Okay? So we're going to start here, and we're going to bring our hips forward. So we're going into this long stretch kind of a position, right? So I'm bringing my hips forward. What I mean by long stretch is I'm stretching my spine forward. Then I'm going to lift up from here. But before I do, if I need to, I can turn my hands to the side. So bring the hips forward. Now, right before you go into the plank, turn the hands. Now lift. Lift 1 foot and rock back for 3, 2, 1. Drop that foot, but stay lifted. Lift the other foot. 3, 2, 1, drop down. Now drop down, flip the hands backwards, and you're gonna roll backwards. Then you're gonna go back forward again. Lift the hips up and the knees up. Lift one foot, rock back for 3, 2, 1, switch legs, rock back for 3, 2, 1, drop the foot, drop down, and roll back. All right, just a little bit more.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Yep.
You're loving this, huh?
Sweat.
How's your abs feeling lately?
We're getting tight.
They're getting tight like a tiger?
Wait.
How do you say that? It's Austin Powers. Remember how you said that? I can't remember. All right, go back out. So you're gonna reach back out. I hope you guys are enjoying our fun workouts and creative workouts. If you have any creative ideas or some tool or something at home that you're sitting there and you look at and you go, you know what? I wonder if Cindy could do something with this. You know what? Message me, and I bet you I can find a creative way to utilize that. I'm always looking for ideas. All right, so come back forward here. Now, lift up into your plank. Hold that position. Now, from here, lift one leg. Now, take that same leg, bend that knee, and you're going to pull it straight forward. Then you're going to reach it back and pull it straight forward and back. You know what Jessica, my daughter, said to me the other day? Good, and then back, switch legs, lift, pull in. She told me that I should take a bunch of the TikTok workouts and bring them in and do a workout with a couple of the popular ones here to walk you guys through how to do them properly and see if we can kick butt and learn how to do these TikTok workouts. So if you think that idea is cool, give me a thumbs up, let me know, and then I'll take some time over the weekend to look at some of them. All right, come back down. You ready for some more? Okay, reach back out through that long stretch so your hips are back. So what I mean by long stretch here is my hips are back over my knees. Then I'm gonna drop my hips forward. I'm lengthening my spine. I'm stretching my spine out straight. Tuck my toes under, lift into that plank. Okay, lift one foot up. Then you're gonna rock back 3 times on that foot. 2, 1. Now come forward. Now pull the other knee in. 3, 2, 1. Place that foot down. Lift the other foot. Rock back and forth. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Pull that knee in for 3, 2, 1. Foot comes down. Drop down and reach back. All right. We have one more piece to add into that. And what we're going to do is instead of pulling the knee in straight, we're going to cross it over the body.
Okay.
All right? So you're going to lean forward, stretching that spine all the way forward so the shoulders come right over the wrist, lift into your plank. Lift one foot. So here's the move. You're going to take that one knee, pull it in, but cross it towards the other knee, and then back. Do that again. 2 more. And back. Try to keep the hips at the same height. 1. And back. Switch sides. So the leg lifts, and you pull it across. 3. Towards the other elbow, but straight back. 2. 1 more. The goal, drop that down, drop back, and reach. The goal on that move is to make sure your spine shape doesn't change or your hips don't change. So if you are watching TikTok videos, I'm kind of like a play snob, where I look at them and I'm like, oh, their body is moving. If their body is moving and jumping up and down and their spine shape is changing, then that's wrong. They're not holding the alignment, so they're overpowering with something else. So they're not doing a pure, true play. You wouldn't want me to be monitoring a plank challenge, because I'd go over there and I would reposition them.
As you've done that.
I have. I have. All right. I am a plank snob, that's for sure. And I'm a push-up snob. All right. And a squat snob. I'm kind of a snob.
Yeah.
All right. So come back. Drop those hips forward. We're going to combine it with our rocking back and forth. Lift the hips up from here. Lift one leg up. Now rock back. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now pull the knee across. 3. Press it back. Notice, keep your spine the same. Your hips are not moving, so there's not bouncing going on. 1. Switch legs. Lift the other foot. Notice that the spine shape and the position of my hips stays the same no matter what I'm doing with my leg. Hold here. Pull the leg across and bring it back. Right, you don't see a shape change in my back. 1 more here. Place that foot down, drop down, and reach back into that stretch from here. Guys, thank you so very much for joining us for day 4 of our Get a Six-Pack. I'm out of breath. With a six-pack. We have 2 more days.
2 more days.
Of this series. And tomorrow, let me tell you, it's a little bit more advanced than what we've done before, but it has an extra bonus challenge to it. So that Tyler doesn't even know about. I haven't even told him. But you guys don't want to miss that out. So be sure to tune in tomorrow live at 4 or anytime on YouTube after I've done the live videos. I will upload them immediately after so you can access them anytime you want and redo the workouts. And no, this is not a joke. You can get a six-pack with a six-pack. So join me and Tyler tomorrow. See you guys then.
Thank you.
Bye.